Are you overwhelmed and burnt out? You're not alone. It's time to reclaim your life. Hey there, beautiful souls. Patricia Kennedy here. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and just plain burnt out, I want you to know you're not alone because I see you, I hear from you, and I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely possible to reclaim your energy, rediscover your passion, and create a life that truly lights you up. Look, I know what it feels like to be juggling a million things at once: work, family, responsibilities, and you're still trying to find time for yourself. But what happens is you're constantly putting everyone else's needs before your own, and it's leaving you feeling depleted, unfulfilled, and wondering, is that all there is? But here's the truth. You can't pour from an empty cup. So it's time to prioritize your own well-being, because burnout recovery isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Okay? I wanted to also share today my story so that you would understand, if you've been following me for a while, if you've been a former client. Most of my clients know this anyway, and if you're thinking of reaching out to me. I think it's important to understand a person's motivations and why they do what they do. So I wanted to share some things with you today that are quite personal. And I think it's going to help you understand why. I don't want to let one more day go by where you're feeling stuck in place. You're not sure what to do. You've thought about moving into this role or maybe that role, and you've thought about making changes, but you're not sure what to do. And it's been like this for years. Well, that happened to me too. So I was in a corporate job, 9 to 5. Who am I kidding? 7 to, 11. And burnt out. So I was working in an absolute state of insecurity and fear, and I didn't even know it. I knew that I would ruminate about work and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that thing. Or the next night it would be, oh, I can't believe I did that thing. And they were nothing bad. They were just mistakes, simple mistakes. Or maybe not even mistakes, but worried about how or what people were thinking of me. So I was terrified. I would go to meetings and I would try to have everything perfect as it could be. And if anything went out of the ordinary, I panicked. And I wonder if some of you are experiencing that too. So you work extra hours to make sure that everything is as perfect as it can be, because you can't afford to not show up and give 100% all the time in total and complete perfection, which is impossible, by the way. I'm acknowledging that, but that's where I was. So I was not aware of the fact that I had all of these insecurities and that I was aiming for perfectionism, and that I was so insecure I was afraid that people were going to find out that I was a fake. So years and years of this went by, and here I am coaching women in leadership, coaching women in mentorship programs, right? And so I'm doing all of this work to help people to move forward. But I didn't realize the place from which I was operating, and that it was causing so much burnout. I would try to find another job because I thought, oh, it's the job. It wasn't the job. You know what? It's never the job, honestly. It's about what we and how we think about ourselves and how we show up at work as a result of how we think about ourselves. It's how we show up in our relationships, in our, with our kids, with our family, with our friends, inside and outside of work. So it permeates a lot of different areas of our lives. And so here I was, burnt out, working a ton of hours, weekends. When I was home with my family, I wasn't really present with my family. I would be checking for emails. I'd be checking for this or that, or thinking about what I had to do the next day or what I needed to complete that night so that things would be perfect the next day. So if this is you and you're not taking breaks, you're not going to doctor's appointments, you might go, but it's rare. You don't take time off for vacations, or you go on vacation, but you say, oh, I'll be available, and you really are available and answering emails and taking care of things while you're gone, then you're burnt out. And I bet you're experiencing some of the same things that I did when I was in that situation. It took years. It took years of understanding, learning, therapy, coaching, all of these things that I put together in my program to help women just like you. And so if you've been noticing that this has been happening for you for many, many years, then it's time to do something about it. And so I'm offering a free training, which is going to be centered in detail around the top 3 reasons you're in burnout and what to do about it. And in this training, it's going to be super important to attend and understand. I'm going to be sharing what is I'm teaching to my clients, but also you're going to get it for free. Now, I'm not giving away everything, so I just want you to know, but I can't believe how many women are coming to me or have come to me, and they've been in this situation for years. And it's time for you, if that's you, to make the right next step for yourself. And that happens to be the name of my program that I offer. But whether or not you join my program, this free training is going to be a game changer for you. So you're going to learn about the brain and why your brain operates the way it does to keep you stuck. You're going to learn about a little bit about psychology. So you're going to understand some other things that tack on to how your brain is operating. And it's not just that there's something wrong with your brain. All of our brains work this way, but understanding why it does and how it does helps you understand how you're showing up so you can make changes for the better. So in the psychology portion, you're going to learn how some of the things that happened in the past could be holding you back today. The third thing you're going to learn is about socialization and conditioning. So girls are supposed to sit pretty and not get messy. Don't dirty your dress. Don't mess up your hair. Don't yell. Don't be bossy. Don't do this. And then the compliments we give, oh, you're so perfect. But this is the kind of stuff you're going to learn, and you're going to learn how it's impacting what you're doing at work today and what to do about it, so that you don't have to spend one more day in burnout without a plan. So I'm going to go over that plan in the training. It's free. It's well worth your time. I'm putting a link down below for you to sign up for the training, which will be held in July, early July, the exact date to be announced. But I want to just make sure that people start signing up now, because I know you're going to go away for the 4th of July, or you got a lot of plans to celebrate. And I want to make sure that you have the time to come back and relax and take a look and learn about this training that's going to help you make the very right next step for you. So these things that you're going to learn are exactly the same things that I teach my clients. And, you may have heard this before or something similar in the past about, oh, you just need to do these things, or you just need to do those things, and your life will change. Well, you've been reading the books. You've been watching the YouTube videos. You've been doing all the things, probably joining challenges and doing the things to try to move yourself forward, but there's still something missing and you're not sure what it is. Well, if you're burnt out, and if what I've described resonates with you and you feel like, oh my gosh, this is probably happening to me too, I'm here to tell you that this training is going to make a difference. But here's the thing, when we start to really take steps towards changing ourselves, this is when our inner critic arises and says, oh, you can't do that, or oh, this won't work for me, or I bet it costs a lot of money, and you don't take steps to help yourself move forward. And so I want to encourage you to move beyond your inner critic voice and take the right next step in this workshop. All right? So if this resonates with you and you know that there's got to be something more in your life, but you're just not sure what it is, then this free training is for you. Join us, and together we'll get you unstuck and moving forward in the right direction that's right for you. And P.S., you're meant to do great things. So what are you waiting for? Remember to follow this YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram so you get daily tips and tricks. And I want you to remember that you deserve to feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. It's time to reclaim your life. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on burnout, self-care, and personal growth. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're in this together. I'll see you next time.